Hey guys, all right, so we are going to make a little DIY coffee stand, like a coffee mug, right? How you hold the coffee mugs on it. So you will need like some power tools or get somebody to do it for you. I went ahead and pre-drilled into my wood already, so that way it's easy for me just to screw these in. So I also got these mugs from Target. They're super cute, but feel free, comment the word stand below and I will send you the list of supplies that I did use, minus like the tools that I used. That's gonna kinda, because if you have questions, you can ask me, but I did not have a tutorial on that alone, but I can show you how I put it together. Now I did get these hooks. You can use whatever you want. I got these from Home Depot. So again, you can choose whatever you want. They're called single robe hooks. And I did get 4 of those. And let me see if I put them in the thing. Oh, let me get the post put up for you. Sorry. Hold on. Select post. Hold on, so if you typed in stand, you're gonna wanna go ahead and type that in again. So now it should give you the information. Single robe hooks from Home Depot. Okay, added that in there because I totally forgot about that. Whoops, it's in there now. And, okay, so first thing we're gonna do is I'm actually going to put some paste on a mug. Now you can put ink on a mug, you can seal it in the, bake it in the oven. Now I did do this one a while back. I didn't heat set it and I kind of left it on my shelf and I totally forgot. It's been like scuffed up a little bit, but this is what happens to the ink if you don't heat set it. Now I will tell you, if I had used paste and left it on my shelf, it would have been fine. The paste will not wash off like this easily. Ink does need to be heat set in order for it to be permanent. Okay, so just kind of remember that. So you can use ink, but you just need to heat set it. 350 in the oven, about 45 minutes or so should be good. Or an hour, one of the two. Okay. Hopefully you guys all have the list now. So if you commented stand at the very beginning, just comment stand again. You should get it because I forgot to turn it on. Oh, whoops. So let's go ahead and do, we're gonna do the little face on it. And I'm just gonna do one of them to kind of show you guys what it'll look like. I'm just gonna do it on the black one. Can you ink on the Yeti type mugs? You sure can, but what I will tell you is that if you are inking on things that are coated, like powder coated, you do not want to heat set it in the same oven you cook your food because it releases some type of toxins. So you can, you know, either get a little separate mini oven that you would just heat set stuff in. You could do it in there. I've never used a heat gun. I don't think that really works super well, but I've heard other people try it, but it really doesn't quite set it. But I am going to use paste. Now, this is seasonal, okay? So this mug is pretty much seasonal. I am only gonna be using it around Halloween. I'm totally okay with using paste on mugs because I can wash it off and I don't have to keep buying a mug for every single season, okay? Now, the cool part about it is when you go to wash your mug, yes, of course, wash the inside of it, wash it well. But if you barely touch the outside over here, it's not gonna come off, right? If you scrub the outside, then it's gonna come off. But if you wash the part where, you know, your mouth touches and then you lightly wash the outside where like your hands or stuff was, then it should be good. If you put it in the dishwasher, it may come off. So if you just wash it by hand, make sure you wash around the mouth. And like I said, you should be good. And then whenever you're done with it, and Halloween's over, just go and scrape it off with like a paste scraper or scrub it off with, you know, in the sink when you're washing it, and then go and put fall on it, you know? Is there a way to tell it's powder coated? If it's colored, it's probably powder coated. I don't know how else to, you can kind of tell it has that texture feeling on it, unlike the stainless steel does. Now I just tried to apply 2 coats of this, you guys. I don't know if it's actually gonna make a difference, but we're gonna check it out in a little bit. So I'm gonna take that off, and I'm gonna go ahead and wiggle this. Okay, so check it out. That's during the day, and then I'll show you in a little bit, once it dries, what it looks like when we turn the lights off. Now, I do believe that our glow-in-the-dark paste, which I'll send it to you in a link, just comment stand below and I'll send it to you in a link here if anybody else is popping on. We'll check that out in just a second. It does need to be kind of charged in the light, so just hold it up to the light before you use it, or charge it. I don't know, set it outside and maybe it'll last a little bit longer with all of that sunlight. Okay, so I just washed off that transfer though, and I'm gonna be able to put it back on this sheet so that way we can use it again some other time. And then we're gonna continue to build our little stand. Hi, she's good. She is in the other room. Since we're gonna be a little busy today, we're gonna make a stand to put the mugs on. So I'm gonna hold this up to the light real quick, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn off the lights. Hopefully I can figure out where I'm walking in a second. So I'm just holding up to the light real quick. Use a black light. Yeah, you could totally use a black light as well. Okay, so I'm gonna go turn the light off. Oh, I have this light. It's like a little night light. I'll use that, and I'll come back and show you. Oh, okay. Okay, ready? Let's see. Oh, let me turn off this thing too. Ooh. Oh. Hope you guys like that. So now I'm gonna let it sit aside and I'm gonna let it dry. Hit the heart button. Hi. Okay, so we just did 1 cup. The others, you'll kind of get the idea. But now we're gonna move on to this. I know, it's super cool, right? Now, paste is washable, okay? So another thing you could do is you could make a t-shirt for Halloween. Make it however you want it, and then after the ink is dry, like if you use an ink to heat set it in there so it's permanent, then you would go back on top of it and layer with paste, although when you wash the shirt, the paste will come out, but it's still pretty cool. I know a glow-in-the-dark ink would be amazing, but you can totally use it on the shirt. It just may wash out, right? It's just gonna be a little bit more temporary, but it works. Okay, so you guys, this little guy actually comes with the, it's the truck accessory part, okay? It comes with 2 of these, and it's on sale. And then it comes with the 2 backing pieces for the truck, okay? The truck, let me see. I think I have one. The truck looks like this, okay? And it sits on there like that. But anyways, and then it has these little accessory pieces on the back. So if you want the truck, just type in truck on the website, not here, okay? You'll type in stand here, and then whenever you get to the website, you can add this on it if you want. Okay. So what I did was I put placement tape all the way around, so that way I can make sure that the holes are in the same spot on the top, and then also these holes are in the same place on the bottom, okay? on the 5x5 box frame, don't mix the glow-in-the-dark paste with anything because it will really dull down the paste and the glow-in-the-dark function, okay? So always use it as a top coat. All right, so this is a 5x5 box frame, and here's what I did. This is actually the bottom. I set this and I measured. I used a measuring tape on both sides to make sure it was even on this side and even on this. And then I took a pen and I drew a little outline, okay? Now, after I drew that outline, I used my measuring tape, okay? And I just placed it down along the lines, and I picked a number because I wanted to put 2 screws in the bottom of it to hold it together. I picked the number 2, so I put a little dot at 2. I took this around, let me show you what I'm talking about. On the line there that I drew, I put it on the line, okay? And then I drew a little dot at that 2. Now I did the exact same thing when I came to this, okay? So I put it up against here, and same thing. I did the little line at the 2, turn it over, did the exact same thing this way for the 2. Okay, that's how I did the bottom. As you know, we just kind of wing it around here most of the time. Hope everything turns out okay. All right, so here we go. This is gonna be the fun part on how I'm going to get all of these in, because it is kind of a weird little angle. So, I'm not gonna push them in all the way yet until it's in, until both are in, so that way they can kind of be straight. I can maneuver it if I need to. But having those holes already pre-drilled for me was great. Okay. All right, so that's one. Gonna roll it on over. Hi, if you guys are here, hit the heart button. Hit the heart button, comment stand for the info on your own little coffee stand materials. And so I did get 4 packs of these, and it's just the single hook though, okay? They come in a couple of different colors. I think I did like the bronze, darker one. Is this bronze? It looks a little like brown. It's not quite black. Maybe it is black. I don't know. Maybe there was a bronze one, and this is the darker one. Okay. Now to the fun part of trying to get this side. I mean, I could just turn it like this, but let me see. I have this. There we go. I'm gonna roll the table down just a little bit. Tim Taylor. Oh, I meant to take the tape off, to be honest with you. Thanks for saying that. Look at me. Doo-doo-doo. Thanks for telling me. Thanks for telling me after. Yo, I'm so tired and I apologize. It just comes right off though. Even if you do forget it, like me. These nails aren't going to help me much on that part though. I'll just come in with the, nobody said nothing before. Oh my gosh, you guys. Hey, there you go. I was like, hey, I'm doing pretty good. We're doing all right. Well, there's always something you have to mess up on, right? Like taking off the tape before you start drilling. It's fine. It's fine. It's all fine. See? It comes off just fine. Except for this one piece. That is a little stubborn, but it's fine. Okay. So here we go. We can continue now. Obvious. I didn't realize it either. As you can tell, right? All right. So let's get these. And they already come with the screws, so that's nice. And let's get this little guy in. And since it's balancing up here, I'm gonna put my arm just to kind of help keep it down. And slow and steady, y'all, slow and steady. Now let's make sure it's straight. Okay, last side. And let's get the other one. Oh, you're welcome. No problem, Mary. You thought I was part of the project. No, the tape was not part of the project. It was supposed to come off. Oh my goodness, Sonia. Well, hopefully all is well and everybody stays safe and let's get this side down. All right. Voila. Okay, so now we have the hooks on all four sides, okay? Ta-da, you guys, I'm like super I would say crafty today, but not even that, like hands-on. I don't know what to call this. This is the fun part, is trying to figure out how I'm supposed to put this little guy on. I'm thinking we'll be okay, right? We'll be okay. Like this. I'm sure I'll just start it and then we'll be able to figure it out. We'll figure it out together. Okay. Get a canoe and paddle my way to Texas. Ah, that's funny. You sure could. I'll be here. I will be here. All right, I'm just gonna try and eyeball this and hope that we got it in the right area. But let's take this down a little bit more. Ooh. When your crafting table comes in super handy. Ooh. Right? These are just like a really long thing though, with coffee mugs hanging. Oh, there you go. All right, I'm skinning it down a little bit more because the drill bit on this is like really long. So I'm gonna go ahead and start this just a little bit. I'm gonna start both of these just a little bit. I like the noise. Okay. So I barely got them started in there. So. Yay. All right. At least I didn't put it on backward, so that's a plus, huh? The cabinet behind me, oh, I'm so glad everything on the floor is picked up, but it's from Home Depot. Gonna squeak like that. I really hope that's not too loud, so I do apologize if it is. Squeak, 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 squeaking, squeak, squeaking. Okay, now to roll this back up. Oh, my dress from Amazon. Oh yeah. Amazon for the win. Just go for it. When you're opening up a door. Oh, it does sound like a balloon, right? Yeah, whenever you squeak, rubs, squeeze a balloon. Oh, how fun, Rose. We'll have fun with them. All right, so I'm scooting this back up, sorry, because I'm not about to like squat down there. My back don't do that anymore. And ta-da, look how cute. Okay, all right. Just a teeny tiny bit crooked, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay, so take these little guys and we just go right ahead. There's that little guy. He's on there. Look how cute. Is that not the cutest thing, you guys? I just impressed myself. Check it out. What do you think? Hit the heart button for me. I think this is pretty darn cool. So you could get one set of the accessories, and you guys, like, it's not going nowhere. It is all good. It comes with 2 of these long pieces, and it comes with the little backs to the truck, like I told you. I don't know where the little backs are for mine. They're somewhere. Riley likes to take them and play with them. But it comes with 2 of these, so you could make 2 sets as long as you get 2 of these bases. Your mug tree. Oh, how cool. There you go. Make your own. The mugs were from Target. The little rope hooks were from Home Depot. This is on my website. The base is also on my website. The glow-in-the-dark paste is on my website, which I'll show you guys one more time for those that weren't here in the beginning. So the mug, I'm gonna put it up in the light real quick so that way you guys can see it like as bright. Look, I'll show you both this and this. It's really, really neat. With that sound, I know that sound was so funny. It was great, wasn't it? So let me turn the light off and I'll show you guys. Are you guys ready for this? Where's my light? Ah, hold on. Check it out. Oops. Ta-da! Can you guys see it? Isn't that cool? Look at the whole jar. Roar! Scrick, 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 scrick. So, anyways, I gotta find my light now. Hold on. Come back on. And on. Y'all, where is it at? My light fell. My little light switch fell. And my computer too. Like my little computer thingy. So type in the word stand. Type in the word stand and I'll send you the info for everything that we used today, including the glow-in-the-dark paste and the design for the little jack-o'-lantern faces. So there comes with 3 of them. Okay, it's super cute. Yeah, my Watts of Love light would be perfect too. Yay! Okay guys, well, that is gonna be it for today. I sure do hope you guys had fun. Again, if you have some questions, just let me know. But I didn't record like how I actually made the whatchamacallits. Like how I figured out where I was gonna place everything. But I did use the placement tape. That helped a ton. And then on the bottom, I did explain how I used like a little measuring tape to do that. I have missed you guys too. I will be back and in full force very soon. But for now, make sure you sign up for my live notifications. I do send out a little message through Messenger right before I go live. So type in the word stand. It will be the second button. It'll say live notices, and click that and that'll get you right signed up really quickly, like in 5 seconds, okay? So, alrighty you guys, well, thanks so much for hanging out. And I sure hope that you guys liked it. I hope you guys make some. They're so cute. I'm so proud of myself. Like, high five. Alrighty, y'all. Have a good evening. It's Friday, right? Yeah. So tomorrow's Saturday. Have a great Saturday. I will see you guys sometime this weekend. Other than that, bye. Have a good night. See y'all later. Bye, y'all.